Losing weight is a popular resolution, one of the new methods to reach that goal, gastric surgery. When Linda Donaldson decided last year she wanted to lose weight and boost her energy, she chose gastric surgery as a tool to get there. So meet the new, lighter version of Linda along with Dr. John Price, a gastric surgeon with St. Luke's. And you look wonderful, and thank you both very much for being here.
Thank you.
Why was this a choice for you? Why did you decide this is the way you wanted to go?
Well, I wanted to control my health destiny. I'm a type 1 diabetic, huge complications with diabetes, as everyone knows, but I wanted to control some of the complications that could possibly happen. So I took my health in my control and made this decision, and I suggest it for anyone that's overweight.
We saw the wonderful pictures. Just quickly give us the numbers. How did your numbers change?
Well, I've lost 85 pounds.
Wonderful.
And I take insulin, so I've cut that in half as far as how much insulin I need to take on an hourly basis. And my hypertension numbers, my high blood pressure has gone down as well, and I don't feel like I'm Quasimodo when I look in the mirror. So.
Now this is, take us like the Reader's Digest version of what that procedure is. We've only got a couple of minutes together, but take us through that.
She had a gastric bypass and actually had a lap band done a few years before that had not been effective for weight loss. So you go to surgery. This is done laparoscopically. That means going through little holes rather than making one big incision. For this procedure, it's typically 6 small incisions. We go in and make a small pouch about this size at the top of the stomach. Take out, in her case, take out the band that's present right there. Then we go down about 2 or 3 feet on the small bowel and divide it. Bring up the bottom end and tie to that small stomach pouch, then retie the top end of the bowel further down. That makes a Y.
I sure hope you got a merit badge in knot tying and scouting or something, because that sounds like there's a lot of tying going on.
It's not. It's a fairly difficult operation. It takes a while to get proficient at it.
How long does it take, the actual procedure?
It usually takes around 2 hours. Her case probably took about 2.5 or so.
Because you had that other band to take out. Right. Is this an option for everybody, or who should consider this?
Well, the people that we recommend it to, we use, instead than pounds overweight, we use something called the BMI, or the body mass index. But generally people that have a body mass index of 40 or greater, without having health problems, we call those comorbidities, right, or have one between 35 and 39.99 and do have these health problems. So more and more people are seeking it. Our biggest problem is access. Not all insurances pay for it. Medicare does. More and more insurances are beginning to cover it because it's just so effective. The gastric bypass is curative of type 2 diabetes in around 90 to 95% of cases.
So this would be something on the front end of life, or toward the front end of life, that would certainly help you as you go through life.
It would.
We've got less than a minute left, so after the 2.5-hour surgery, what was your life like in those first few days? What's your life like today?
The first few days, I just thought it was, it's not the diabolical monster that I thought it was. I mean, I felt exactly the same initially. I just discovered that it's definitely smaller quantities that I needed to refocus. How I ate, how I drank, sipping instead of gulping, all of those little factors.
And here you are. How long after the surgery are we at now?
Next month will be a year.
Wonderful. And you're keeping it off and continuing to work, and it's helping your energy.
And I have more energy, and I'm
it's a great circle, isn't it? Because you get more energy, it's easier to keep it off, and you just keep it working. Well, thank you both so much for being here and spending time with us.
Appreciate
it. If you are interested in learning more, Dr. Price does have a free information seminar coming up in February, and we're going to have that link to the website there on ours later today. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you, Joe.